The Philippines has a total of 4.8 million hectares of rice land. 3.29 million of it are irrigated, while 1.51 million are non-irrigated, covering both rain-fed and upland areas. Based on the 2015 Labor Force Survey, there are 2.9 million rice farmers tilling the land in order to sustain the most important crop among Filipinos. In 2021, the country has posted 19.96 million metric tons of palay produce. Western Visayas last year has maintained its position as the third highest palay producing region, having reached a total of 2,356,902.44 metric tons based on the data provided by the Philippine Statistics Authority, placing the average yield at 3.48 metric tons per hectare in 676,927 hectares of rice land in the region. Despite Typhoon Odette causing severe damage on rice crops on the later part of the year, the 2021 palay yield is up by 2.67% compared to 2020. The Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, or RCEF, has played a pivotal role in creating growth and production stability opportunities for rice farming despite the challenges brought by time. Created after the enhancement of the rice tariffication law, RCEF has provided for an annual budget of 10 billion pesos in the next 6 years in order to be spent for rice farm machinery and equipment, rice seed development, propagation and promotion, expanded rice credit assistance, and rice extension services. The budget has cascaded to the regional and grassroots level and has provided support to several individual farmers and association of farmers in need of farm machineries that can be utilized in optimizing output and lessen the amount of input, specifically in terms of labor. The Matangharan Integrated Farmers Association in Barangay Matangharan, Dingle, Iloilo is one of the beneficiaries of farm machineries through RCEF. Having a membership of 78 farmers and covering 180 hectares of rice lands in Dingle and neighboring towns, the implementation of RCEF has not only eased their labor but increased their production as well.
Kung parte sa di, duro kang gawin niya bulay na klamo, may mga benepisyo na tao na klamon. Sa unan, may kabil pa karon kung may benepisyo, kapin pa in charge mo technician na aktibado, kung namon ay aktibado, mamikon ulit na ayoda, mapos ka namon magkuhan ka sa di. Duro kang gawin niya pribliyo na tao na klamon. Kaya kung ay di, wata mo kabil ka naman makinarias nga mo diya sa subong. Di sa subong nga panyimpo, di duro makinarias namon na bildo ay obligado may kuan namon teknisyan kag agmaw namon obligado magnamon ay amon tanan kun ano yung ginatawag namon na baton sanulan na baton namon kag kun ano yung napangabayag namon obligado matamo magkuan kananda magbulig duro kang kun yung bulig ka recipe amang murang gintawlak namon ra mga makinarya saran duro kang kun yung bulig nagnamon kag ang kun yung bulig na sa manguma kag hindi lang sa amo ng barangay at sa mga neighbor na mga barangay maka-benepisyo pa sanda. Kaya number 1, ya amo nga suktanay nubo-nubo amo gani dorong private agto kanakon nga mo jabi manukot amya mo jan ako tinatawag mo kay mo kadaya may ang amon nakabaton tamang pagkakalas pagi sa gobyerno tang tuyo ang gobyerno mabulig sa mo manak tamura mo purpose mabulig mas mo pay gamay lang kay income kun income may maintenance may bayad kami okay duran.
The economic situation of the rice farmers in the region is sadly one that is marginal. The procurement of farm implements is beyond their priorities despite its necessity and given the monstrous amount needed in acquiring one. The rice program of the Department of Agriculture Western Visayas aims to reach a more stable rice production in the years to come. Farm mechanization under the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund is an integral component in stabilizing production. The last few decades, rice production in the Philippines has been relatively low. With the Agriculture Department training its resources and programs to mechanization, it is expected that regional production will achieve sustainable sufficiency.
Sa subong, gina-review ang RCEF kung baga ang mga provisions ng Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund pag-amindahan or padayunon sa gihapon. So one of the component of RCEF is mechanization, and we believe that it has to be sustained, especially sa post-production. So ina ang kinahanglan subong sang aton nga mga farmers cooperatives and association ang post-production facilities like warehousing, rice milling and drying. Amo na ang tatlo ka processes sa rice industry nga kinahanglan gid nga tagaan sang opportunity ang aton mga farmers kag tagaan gid sang mahambal naton nga tagaan gid sang focus sang implementor sang PhilMec. Sa subong abi, ang Western Visayas is number 3 in terms of rice production. Ang Central Luzon is the number 1 major producing region across the country. Kalabanan sang ginagamit nilang binhi is already hybrid. Ang aton diri sa Western Visayas, while nag-increase ang aton high-yielding varieties, ang problema naton diri sa Western Visayas is still irrigation. Kung tanawon naton ang more than 300,000 hectares nga rice area sang Western Visayas, ang ratio sang irrigated kag rain-fed is 40-60, meaning out of the 300,000 plus rice area, 60% dira are still rain-fed. 40% lang ang irrigated. So meaning, kung ma-reverse naton ina nga ratio with the full blast operation of the Halaor River Multipurpose Project, ang JRMP2, we could possibly increase our yield performance at the same time production. Kay ang Halaor River Irrigation Project would increase irrigable areas. New areas is about 9,000. So, ang mga datihan nga mga rice area nga hindi malabot sang irigasyon with the full blast operation by 2023 according to NIA, makapian-pian dugang sa rice production, volume of rice production sang Iloilo, which will eventually also contribute to the Western Visayas rice production. But hindi gid naton mahambal nga ma-take over naton ang Central Luzon as the number 1 producing region in the country. Damo pa kita concern on irrigation, of course yung usage or utilization of high-yielding varieties.
Department of Agriculture, Western Visayas. We serve what farmers deserve.